everything we will see in the Stranger Things universe after the events of the 5th season. Will there be a season 6? Not exactly, but it has been confirmed that the series as such has not ended yet, and a new story will begin through a spin-off. The Duffer Brothers have confirmed that the ending of the 5th season contains a direct clue to the upcoming spin-off. According to them, it is a scene that many will watch without giving it much importance. But once the spin-off is revealed, it will take on a completely new meaning, adding layers of intrigue and connection to the broader universe. In the same vein, the Duffers have been categorical in describing the Stranger Things spin-off as a completely different story in a completely different place with completely different actors and characters, which confirms that it will not be a direct continuation or a derivative of the characters we know. It won't be Hawkins, it won't be Eleven, it won't be the Upside Down as we understand it now. This suggests that the Stranger Things universe will expand to other corners of the world, or even other realities, while maintaining the spirit, tone, or supernatural rules, but telling a brand new story from scratch, opening up exciting possibilities for fresh narratives within the established lore. The Duffer Brothers have confirmed that the mysterious ancestral rock found inside the briefcase, which ended up taking possession of Henry Creel, is not a mere residual element from Stranger Things 5, but will be a key piece in the upcoming spin-off of the universe. This leaves clear that there is still much to discover about its origin and purpose. As they explained, this rock and its influence will be explored in greater depth in the new series, allowing the audience to finally understand what it really is, where it comes from, and why it has the ability to corrupt, possess, or amplify evil. Although they emphasized that it will not be a direct continuation of the Mind Flayer or a traditional expansion of the Upside Down, since the spin-off will bet on a completely different mythology, conceptually separate from what we already know, something they themselves describe as very novel and original. This suggests that the rock could be connected to ancient, cosmic, or even extra-dimensional forces distinct from the Upside Down, opening the door to a broader narrative, less dependent on Hawkins and the classic characters, but deeply connected to the foundations of the horror that gave rise to everything. In this way, it redefines the Stranger Things universe from an unexpected and much more ambitious perspective, promising innovative explorations of terror and mystery. The Duffer Brothers have confirmed that the new Stranger Things spin-off officially begins development starting this very Monday, which implies that the creative and writing process starts immediately, marking the first concrete step toward the expansion of the series' universe after the closure of the main story. And the most striking thing is that they have been emphatic in clarifying that this project will not be directly connected to any of the known characters, nor to Hawkins, nor to the Upside Down, nor even to the aesthetics or the 1980s setting, ensuring a fresh and independent approach. Could Hopper be involved in the future spin-off? In the epic finale of Stranger Things, Jim Hopper seals his happiness forever by accepting a job as police chief in Montauk, New York, proposing marriage to Joyce, and planning a new beginning far from the horrors of Hawkins. But here comes the conspiracy chill. Montauk is not just a picturesque coastal town, it is ground zero for the real-life Montauk Project, a supposed dark government program involving mind control, time travel, and psychic experiments at Camp Hero during the Cold War. The Duffer Brothers series was originally titled Montauk, and is heavily inspired by these outlandish theories, blending fiction and fringe reality in a clever nod to its origins. On the other hand, regarding Eleven's fate, the Duffer Brothers say they will not comment on whether Eleven is alive and want the audience to interpret the ending in their own way. They added that, based on initial reactions on social media, many viewers are choosing to believe Mike Wheeler's theory that Eleven might still be alive. However, the Duffer Brothers also made no mention of whether Eleven could appear in the future spin-off, which could mean that Eleven really did die, leaving her story open to personal interpretation while preserving the emotional weight of her sacrifice. Another completely different project within the Stranger Things universe, and one that should not be confused with the previously mentioned live-action spin-off, is Stranger Things Tales from '85, an animated series that will function as an intermediate and complementary story to the main series. It will be set specifically between the events of Season 2 and Season 3, bringing back the original Hawkins group in a new, untold adventure that will expand its mythology without altering the canon. This allows exploring threats, mysteries, and character dynamics that we never saw on screen at the time, enriching the lore with fresh content. This project bets on a freer narrative style thanks to animation, opening the door to more extravagant creatures, more imaginative scenarios, and action sequences that would be difficult or costly to produce in live action, all while maintaining the tone of adventure, terror, and youthful camaraderie that define the essence of the series. And although many details about its visual style or voice cast have not yet been revealed, Netflix has already confirmed that it will premiere in 2026, becoming the perfect bridge to keep the franchise alive after the end of the 5th season. At the same time, it offers fans a pure dose of nostalgia by returning to see the Hawkins group at the height of their friendship and adventurous spirit, capturing that classic magic in a vibrant new format. On the other hand, unrelated to Stranger Things, Finn Wolfhard has just teased his future in a possible Welcome to Derry, after a photo of his character appeared in the season finale of that series, sparking excitement about potential crossovers or returns in the IT universe.